A good day to all of you. आप सभी को मेरा प्रणाम। आज का जो विषय है वो है शांति, पीस। Yes, today's topic is avoid conflicts and seek peace. Why is this important? See, this series which I am making, it has to do with an enlightened superhero. So from the standpoint of the superhero, the pure magnet, or from the standpoint of an enlightened superhero, one must seek peace. Conflict is not good, isn't it? But since we are all different people, we cannot avoid conflicts. The important thing is, how do we deal with conflicts? I will give you a practical example how I deal with conflict. At my workplace, I am in charge of a small department and I work along with three different individuals. So since we are different people, we have different opinions, and at times due to difference of opinion we have this conflict, which is quite natural. So what I do is I keep calm. Instead of being a tyrant or dominating them or bullying them, I give them space. I never try to show that I am better than them or you got to obey me. I keep calm. In case they do not obey my instruction, I do my work. And what happens, it really is helpful. After a few minutes or after a few hours, they cool down. Understand them. It could be some kind of irritation or some personal problem at home, I do not know. And when they come at work, they vent out their emotions. And sometimes it defies logic. Sometimes you might be very kind and good, you want to get a job done. So what I do is I use the concept of lateral thinking. See, this is the advantage of reading many books. If you have not read the book Lateral Thinking, I humbly request you to read that book, written by Edward de Bono. Edward de Bono invented lateral thinking, and that book has changed my life. He also wrote another book, 6 Thinking Hats for Corporate World, which is quite helpful. So lateral thinking and 6 Thinking Hats, these two books have been very beneficial, because by reading these books, I am able to read people from different angles. I do not see people head on straight. I see people from different angles. If somebody is angry over me, or if somebody is not following my instruction, what are different ways of handling the situation? The job needs to be done, so I do it myself. If somebody doesn't follow my instruction, I do it myself. I keep calm, and happily after a few moments things cool down, and I do it day after day. So why am I making this video? It's just a request. Seek peace. You do not have to prove you're right all the time, and sometimes even if you're right, you cannot avoid conflict because people think differently, and sometimes you might be right, I might be also right. It doesn't mean you are wrong, I am right. No, you can be right, I can be right. So let us play this win-win situation, isn't it? And when we have this attitude of you win, I win, we can be peaceful. It doesn't mean we must compromise on our principles, but the question is an important question: is your survival at stake? At what cost do you want to go ahead with the conflict? If your survival is not at stake, keep calm, keep quiet. After a few moments, things will change, because feelings do not stay for long. But if you argue with people, if you dwell in verbal fights or physical fights, then later on it can again recur and things can get worse. So my only request to everybody, which I apply for myself, is seek peace. Avoid conflicts as much as possible. Seek peace. You do not have to prove that you're right all the time. Not required. You have to prove to yourself, you have to be a man of integrity, that yes, what I did was right. And try to see a situation from different angles, different degrees. Then a situation will be much more peaceable. Yes, it is worth seeking peace. And what are a few things you could do? Read a lot of books, spend time with yourself, have proper diet, take sufficient sleep, So those things can help you in being a peaceable person. Yes friends, seek peace, be happy.